Watch and burn.
Hey everyone! So tonight I want to discuss Florence and the Machine's, holy fuck was this record epic, her second album, and that is Ceremonials. And I gotta say that I didn't expect this record to be as good as it was. It's like a record like this only comes along every 5-10 years. I can think this record off the top of my head. I can think of Hank 3's A Fiendish Threat, Krista Berg's Man on the Line, Rancid's Life Won't Wait, Black Flag's Damaged, Dead Kennedys' Bedtime for Democracy, Plastic Surgery Disasters, Frankenchrist. I mean, there's way more than this, but these are the records that come to mind when I think of how I love every song. How there isn't a single song on this record that disagrees with me or that I disagree with. It just doesn't click. Every song on here is fun, bouncy, scary, meaningful, insightful, honest, compelling, and at times incredibly scary. Like, I'm mainly thinking of What the Water Gave Me and Breaking Down in regards to being scarier. But my God, I bought this. My girlfriend at the time, who had introduced me to Florence and the Machine, we had just broken up a few months prior, and Florence's new one was released in November, I believe, 2011. And this was this record here, Ceremonials. And I picked it up, and I expected it to be great, but holy fuck. I didn't expect it to be that great, because I'd already heard What the Water Gave Me. There was an incredibly strong single, and so I thought I knew what to expect, but I didn't. This record is, it has such a heavy classical influence, and it's like, I don't know, it's like she just got bigger. It's like her music will now eat up more of the audio spectrum in your life. Like, everything where you hear sound, this record will totally take over. Because that's what it did for me. It's like, this record is so fucking big. And I mean, you've got What the Water Gave Me's on here, Only for a Night's on here, You Never Let Me Go is on here, Breaking Down, which is an incredibly spooky song. When you think about, I can see it coming from, like, I can see it coming up from the corner of the room, creeping in the streetlight. What the fuck was that? Oh, it's my frog friend. He's bouncing around again. There is a frog here, and he is cute. Fortunately, I don't think I can show you guys. I could try. See if I can get the froggo here. Can you see him? I don't know. Oh, he's trying to get away again. But yes, that's the frog. And he's the thing that just made the noise that kind of freaked me out a little. But there's nothing to be worried about, because froggos are friends. I think, at least. I hope froggos are friends. Wait, where was I? Oh, I think I fucked this up really badly. But yeah, I mean, every song on here has its place. It's like, the first song sets up the second song song sets up the third song, and so on and so forth. And before you know it, the record's gone. But that's perfectly okay, because if you got there early, you could get the 2-disc, which I did, which has a bunch of more like electronically inspired demos, like of, for example, What the Water Gave Me. But there's way more synthesis at play because it's in demo mode, so they're using electronics to sort of fill in the blanks, or the instrumental blanks. And I love seeing how a song that I love that much gets built up from the ground using synthesis, which is awesome, because it is a really good way to sort of get to the heart of a song while you're trying to figure everything out. And I do like how there's a lot of willingness to work with electronic instruments, because I know a lot of like traditional musicians and songwriters tend to frown at the use of electronics because of things like arpeggiators and that. Like, I mean, how much talent do you need when you can just press and hold a key, right? But I have always felt that keyboards and synthesizers have always sort of gotten the short end of things there, because at the end of the day, arpeggiators removed, once you take that element out, you have to be able to play the piano in order to play a keyboard. Like, yeah, it may be some cool 1980s sounding synthy thing, but in order for you to sound professional, and in order for people to sort of buy what you're trying to sell, you have to be able to play that, just like you're supposed to be able to play a piano or the drums or whatever. So I love it when someone like Florence is willing to sort of work with her production team and using electronics in order to sort of, like I said, fill in the blanks of songs that they're currently demoing that will inevitably become some of the best songs I've ever heard in my life. What the fuck was that? Okay, it was just a truck. I need therapy. Everything fucking scares me now. I mean, I am a little isolated back here, but this place is really quiet. This plaza's dead. All the fucking businesses here have died, for the most part. It's not as bad as that other one where the Little Caesars is, but Jesus Christ. This is where the Walmart used to be. I'm out back at like the loading bay at the fucking Walmart. So, what else did I want to say? Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God, no light, no light. In your bright blue eyes, I never knew daylight could be so violent. I fucking love No Light. And then when she did the MTV Unplugged record, Jesus Christ, that version of No Light, No Light is even better than the version on here. And I love it when they do that. I love it when there's a live record released and it gives you the opportunity, to sort of recharge a song that you've listened to a trillion times, almost to the point where you can't listen to it anymore. Because that's pretty much what happened with No Light, No Light. And then when she released the live record, it did just that. It breathed new life into the song that I had fucking moved into like System of a Down territory where I just wasn't able to listen to it anymore because I had so grossly over-listened to it. But look, this is running long and I don't even think I said anything that smart, so I'm gonna stop. This record kicks ass. Florence and the Machine are amazing. You guys kick ass. So, like always, if you like this review or this talk or whatever the fuck this was, or if you like the frog, don't forget to do something nice for somebody. But please, most importantly, do not forget that the world is a better place because you are in it. I'm gonna go. So, have a good night.